Hello everyone, this is Jacob with Punisher Body Count, and a few episodes I've talked about my EDC system. EDC stands for Everyday Carry. So these are the things that I carry with me every day when I'm running around town, at work, whatever. And some people had showed some interest in all the things I carry, so I thought I would take a few minutes and show everyone my system. So I divide my system into two pieces. I have level 1 carry, which is this stuff right here, and then I have my level 2 carry. So what's the difference? Without a doubt, I will always have my level 1 system with me, no matter what. But if I'm just going to like the gas station, which is really next to my house, if I don't know, just running a really small errand, I might not bring my level 2 system with me, which is the backpack. So that's kind of the difference here. So in my level 1 system, I've got a wallet, and I'm not going to show it up. I don't want people stealing my credit card numbers. But the things I keep in my wallet are driver's license. Obviously, you never want to leave the house without an ID of some sort. Always have ID. I've got my driver's license, I've got my credit cards, and I have an ATM card. I recommend everyone always pay things with a credit card because you have so many more protections. And I also keep just a little bit of cash on me because you never know when you're going to have a cash emergency. Other things you may want to carry in your wallet are any kind of firearms permits or just anything you know you might need in an emergency situation. So that's what I keep in my wallet. This is just my work badge. I carry this with me. This thing is a lifesaver. This is a Leatherman Charge TTI. This is the titanium multi-tool, a nice medium weight multi-tool. Medium weight because it weighs 8 ounces. If you refer to Nut & Fancy's multi-tool continuum, that kind of explains what I mean by the weight. So this thing has a variety of tools. It's got the knife. It's got a rescue blade with a strap cutter. It's got a saw. No, that's not the saw. Well, it has a saw and a file. See if I can do this one-handed here. Can open this up, and you got pliers and you got various tools. There's a screwdriver in there, can opener, precision screwdriver, scissors, another flathead screwdriver, and of course you got your pliers, wire strippers, things like that. And of course my keys, key to my vehicles, plus house keys and garage keys. Never leave home without your keys. You should probably also have some sort of hide-a-key system too. I always find that that's very helpful because everyone locks themselves out of their house at one point. Now, I also do carry a cell phone with me every day, but obviously I'm recording on it. I carry a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. And make sure when you carry your cell phone, I think it's a good idea to put all kinds of useful apps on it, like weather app to notify you about inclement weather for one, any sort of radio app that you can tune in. So make sure you fully integrate your cell phone, all of its capabilities into your emergency system or your everyday system. Also maybe including like some first aid PDFs or things like that. These are always things that could come in handy. So that's my level 1 system. This is something I'm going to carry with me no matter what. Now, this gets into the more heavy-duty stuff that I keep in my backpack, and I'll kind of go compartment by compartment to show you what I keep in my bag. But the first thing is, what do I keep attached to my bag? And right here, I keep a little paracord bracelet. I've never had to use this, but this thing can be unwrapped, and it has 550 cord you can use to do various things. Now, the philosophy I have with my level 2 system here is I have stuff that I'm going to use in everyday life, every day in my travels, and stuff that in an emergency, I have enough things to tide me over until I get to either my truck, which has some more prep stuff, or to my house, which has even more, obviously. So that's kind of like the design I have in my head that I'm building up towards. So kind of going compartment by compartment here. This is really difficult to do one-handed. So in my first little pocket here, I have some glucose tablets. I get low blood sugar really easily, so I always carry some of these around. And by the way, this is a backpack that I got for free from my job. So I don't know, I guess OGO is the brand, but not sure where you could get something like this. Anyway, this is a Phoenix, what model is this? Oh, LD22. This is a, I think it's 2 AA batteries, goes up to 210 lumens. Mag lights are for pussies these days, okay? Phoenix is the absolutely best brand of flashlight on the market. This is LED, takes standard size light bulbs. It has 3 levels of brightness here. Low, I don't know what this is, but anyway, it gets brighter and brighter. And it also has like a strobe light function, which I don't know if you'll ever need that, but whatever. It's good to have options. See if there's anything else in that pocket. No, that's it for that pocket. Might as well leave this open since I had to put all this back. All right, so one pocket down. I have a signaling mirror. I don't know. This is really flare. In here, it's a little plexiglass mirror to signal emergency workers. An emergency. It's probably something I could cut, but there I go. 2 sets of headphones for when I go walking. Nothing special there. I do recommend getting these little spools that you can get at sporting goods stores. Very handy from keeping these from getting all tangled up inside the pocket. Anything else in there? Nope. Okay, then let's go into the main big storage area. I mostly keep this free of junk because, you know, what if I need to carry a laptop or books or anything else like that? So I got that. That's a first aid kit. And then I only have one other thing in that compartment, which is a small stick of deodorant. I've left the house a couple of times forgetting to put on deodorant, so I carry a small stick with me just for those occasions. Okay, so like I said, this is a small first aid kit. And okay, so apparently my phone doesn't like to shoot for more than 10 minutes or so. So this will be pasted together, so hopefully that transition wasn't weird. Anyway, so this is a small first aid kit. So some of the things that I have in here. Got some iodine and some cotton swabs. Now keep in mind this, oh, and I got some Neosporin right there. Keep in mind this first aid kit is probably overkill. I got a small Phoenix flashlight there for lighting backup. And I say it's overkill because I'm way over prepped for bleeding emergencies. But I've actually used my first aid kit a few times. And I've also come up to car accidents before. And I mean, usually it's nothing. It's usually fender benders and things like that. But you never know when you're going to need some serious bleed stop capability. So that's kind of what my I mostly just have a bunch of bandages and gauze in here. I have one thing of quick clot just in case I ever need it, but it's mostly band-aids, tape, gauze, and this sort of thing. So like I said, it's all about bleed stop. So that is my first aid kit that I carry with me. Now we're going to kind of get into the really meaty compartment here. This is kind of like my admin compartment. I've got Tide to go pen because I'm fat and I'm always getting food on me, so that's come in handy quite a few times. Pencil for writing, pen obviously. Some people get space pens, and I don't really know why you need a space pen. I just get little free whatevers. I will have a little magnetic extender pointer. I've used this when I taught classes a couple of times. It could probably go. It's nothing. Sharpie. I use this a lot because I mail a lot of packages, and I'm always rushing to the post office and forgetting to fill out my labels. So it's always good to have that. Let's see here. I got some tissue. Comes in handy. I have some Gorilla Tape on a credit card. Comes in handy. Got some rubber bands. You never know when you need some rubber bands. Let's see what else do I have here. I have a few. I have a safety pin. Got a couple of paper clips right there. I got a flash drive because you never know when you need to store some information. Let's see what else. Alright, got an extra cell phone battery. This thing is a lifesaver. You should always have an extra cell phone battery and keep it charged as well. Alright. I take some medication and some multivitamins, so I carry some pills with me. I'm looking for a smaller alternative to that. That's a little bulky. I also keep migraine medication there. I'm also prone to headaches with nausea, so I try to keep some of that stocked up. This is a Ride in Rain little notepad. Uses to take notes whenever my cell phone's not available. I also keep emergency numbers written in here, like for my wife, in-laws, friends that I can call on in an emergency, just in case, I don't know, something happens and my cell phone's broken or whatever. It's good to have information stored on that. Chapstick. I use a lot of chapstick. What else here? All right. Now go into my fire compartment here. So I keep a cigar cutter with me. Never going to know when you have a chance to smoke. Got some wind-proof matches here in a nice little plastic container. Torch lighter, mostly for cigar smoking, but I don't know, it's also a good lighter. And a little Bic lighter for backup. And to be honest, I use my matches most times as an air freshener when I drop a deuce in a public restroom where it's, only one room. Or if I come in there and someone's already dropped a mega deuce. It comes in handy. Comes in handy. Alright, I think, and I have some zip ties. Alright, so that's mostly it for that compartment. Like I said, I think the majority of the stuff I use from day to day are in that compartment. Alright, going into this little bottom compartment here, I have a pry bar multi-tool. Alright, so it's got some hex heads and nail puller, and I don't know. It was like $1 at Lowe's, so I figured why not keep it in my Phoenix flashlight case. This is another Leatherman, so a backup Leatherman. This is the Leatherman Skeletool right here. Oh, sorry. It's hard to kind of keep this in frame. So it's got a knife, pliers, has some screwdrivers. I actually have a Torx head on here, Torx bit on there right now for my Cougar whenever I'm driving that around. It has a shifter screw that comes loose a lot, and it takes a Torx driver. These are the Leatherman bit kits. And I have both, well, it's in there. I'm not really going to pull it out, but it's just more bits to go with your Leatherman. And these bits go with both my Skeletool and my Charge TTI. Also have a bit extender right there. Comes in handy. Just some more tools. Here I've got some wet wipes and some batteries. Just random batteries. And these have come in handy. Mostly for my flashlight or for other various things. Got a rape whistle in there. Let's see what else. This carries my insurance cards and my HSA card in there. Keep it red for medical themes. I've got a Victorinox. I think this is the Huntsmith Swiss Army knife. Just again a backup, and I put a little paracord lanyard on it. Anything else in there? Nope. Then here, in this pocket, I carry a survival spork. Because, you know, I go through drive-thrus a lot, and sometimes they forget the silverware. So good to have that. Keep my sunglasses in here. Also a cleaning wipe. Always good to have a pair of shades. Alright, so this pocket, this is empty. I need to refill it, but I carry a Gold Bond powder in there because I get the crotch itch from time to time, so good to have that. And in this pocket, which this is the last pocket, this is where I keep my membership cards or credit cards to just retail stores. Just all those things that clog up your wallet. I keep them in here. I keep them with me. It's stuff that I don't need every time I go to the store, but it's nice to have. So that's kind of the system I go with. I know there's probably some things in here that I could use that I don't have in here, but hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of the things that I have on me at any particular time. So thanks for watching. Bye.